Welcome to EnfinityCast, where we explore the frontiers of human potential. I'm your host, Elion Quanta. Today, we're diving into a topic that sits right at the heart of personalization and empowerment: neurodiversity and technology. We're calling this one Tech for Every Brain. And to help me unpack this complex and exciting field, I'm joined by my co-host, Vale. Roy, welcome.
Thanks, Elion. It's a crucial conversation. When we say neurodiversity, we're talking about the natural variations in the human brain regarding learning, attention, mood, and other mental functions. It includes conditions like autism, ADHD, and dyslexia, but it's really about acknowledging that there's no single right way for a brain to work.
Exactly, and technology is starting to catch up to that idea. For so long, we designed software and hardware with a neurotypical user in mind, but now we're seeing a surge in innovations specifically for neurodivergent individuals. Where do you see the biggest impact happening right now, Roy?
I think the most immediate and profound impact is in communication. Think about augmentative and alternative communication, or AAC apps. These are applications on a tablet or phone that allow nonverbal or minimally verbal individuals to construct sentences using symbols or text-to-speech. They are quite literally a voice for those who don't have one.
That's incredibly powerful, and it's not just for nonverbal individuals, right? I've read about people with social anxiety or processing disorders using similar text-based tools to communicate more comfortably in stressful situations.
Absolutely. It lowers the cognitive load. Instead of having to process social cues, formulate a response, and articulate it all in real time, the tech provides a buffer. It creates space for more intentional communication.
Let's shift gears slightly to another area: executive function. This is something many people, especially those with ADHD, struggle with. Things like planning, time management, and staying focused. The tech solutions here seem to be exploding. They really are, and they're getting so clever. We're moving beyond simple calendar reminders. Now we have visual timers that show the passage of time as a shrinking pie chart, which is much more intuitive for some people than abstract numbers. There are task management apps like Trello or Asana that externalize the planning process, letting you move digital sticky notes around, which can be a game changer for organizing thoughts. And what about hardware? It's not all just software and apps, is it?
Not at all. Wearable tech is a huge frontier. Smartwatches can provide silent, haptic feedback, a gentle buzz on your wrist for reminders, which is far less jarring than an audible alarm. There are even experimental wearables that monitor physiological signs of stress or overstimulation and can cue a user to take a break before they feel overwhelmed. It's about creating a responsive, adaptive environment. What I find so interesting from an analytical standpoint is how many of these assistive technologies are becoming mainstream. Think about it. Automatic captions on videos were developed for the deaf and hard of hearing, and now a huge percentage of people use them by default. Text-to-speech helps people with dyslexia, but now we all use it to listen to articles while we're driving. That's the curb cut effect in action. A feature designed for a specific need ends up benefiting everyone. It proves that designing for the margins often creates a more robust and flexible product for the center. It destigmatizes the tools, and more importantly, normalizes the idea that everyone benefits from having options. So, looking forward, what's the next step? Where does this trend take us? I think the future is true personalization, powered by AI. Imagine an AI assistant that doesn't just respond to your commands, but learns your unique cognitive patterns. It might learn that you focus best in 25-minute bursts and proactively structure your workday that way, or that you process visual information better and automatically summarize a long article into an infographic for you. The goal is technology that adapts to the user, not the other way around. From one size fits all to a size of one. A fascinating and hopeful vision for the future of tech.
That's all the time we have for today. Roy, thank you for lending your insights.
Anytime, Elon.
And a huge thank you to our listeners for joining us on EnfinityCast. Until next time, stay curious.